field.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran, he's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he can think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
That first down run lost 3, so it'll be 2nd and 13. Rush to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you can really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one complete right side. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is not the stuff of a hardest that
rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Begin with a zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to keep this again. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now rush. On the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Cowboys offense about ready to get going. On their 2nd possession, they'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run the sneak. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They move the chains on 3rd down. On the play fake. Dak. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll run again. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Oh, run play. This is Hill. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins from the 35. Here's 2nd and 3 as we are ready to get back underway. This is Henry. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Here's Ruck. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Osa Odigizua in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progression, trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Here's Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing is Ruck. That's caught. Derrick Henry. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Ruck. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Ravens. the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Prescott.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Ryan Pace helping his linebacker spot to make the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Donovan is a rocker, as he's done so often this season. It's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a 4th down.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter. And this might keep the drive alive. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Rush. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Now, faking the give. He'll step up and run. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. 1st half. All tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Rush. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Recovery very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Back to throw. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Prescott now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They've got him. Mike Reed getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and we're able to...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run here with Hill. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal.
He'll get on the football and spike it here. 3rd and goal. Throw. That is caught at the 3. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the New York Jets. And this is Kamani Vidal. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. He's looking to throw. Nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown. 20 yards on the scramble. The Bears find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just one touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. Quarter begins with a run. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mike Green is there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. On the return, it's Hill. Get down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Now here's a keeper on his own read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
3rd and 5. Rush to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. A low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, this looks like a design run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Ivan Pace. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Now run. Pass caught inside by Van. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. He'll drop the throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He got a Ravens first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Rush from Adam Pistol. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. First time they've looked his way all game long. It comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Micah Parsons. He moves closer to the all-time record with 21 sacks on the year.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The man in motion is Watson. Here's Ruck. This one complete to Bateman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Ruck. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. He'll step up and run this. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 7.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battles. Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First down, Prescott. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Number 3. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take a 2 for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10.
On the give, here's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second and a yard. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now here's second and goal. Moreau in motion. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
1st down, the Cowboys.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. No give on the ground. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. He's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. From one man, the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Rush. A quick slant. Worked in by Watson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. First and goal, and it's Henry. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Osa Odigizua gets in there for the sack. And now it's third and goal.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. And his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11-12 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24-7. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Jack to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. That's complete to Blue. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll throw again. Jack. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Prescott again. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
And he'll spike it here and stop it with 45 seconds to go. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. 2nd down, Prescott. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game. Ride back to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.